Hello, we are now in the third add-in of our course, which is the GPT for Excel. As you can see in the name, it's similar to Chat GPT, where you create a request and it will be performed on your workbook. So in practice, you have a section of an agent where you can type customized messages for your request. You have bulk tools, which contains some determined tasks, for example, the translation, classification, extraction, and so on. And finally, the GPT functions, similar to bulk tools, it's kind of an Excel formula doing the same function as the bulk tools. For example, the translation, the classification, and so on. So if we move to an agent, I can ask him, for example, to generate a list of 10 people with random addresses and random dates of birth. So if I ask him, generate a list of 10 people, which means 10 rows, with random names in column A, dates of birth in column B, and addresses in column C. And after that, we'll be using the addresses in column C to explore two functions in the bulk tools, which are the translation and the extraction. All right, so as you can see here, we have the list of we have the names, the dates of birth, and the addresses that are generated. So for example, we will move now for the addresses. We'll use the function of extract to extract the name of the city in this column, which will be done for all the rows. I go to extract. For example, what to extract? I ask him the city from the address, and I'll put result in column D. So by default, you can choose to run for a customized number of rows, 4, 10, etc. And for me, I can choose all rows, so all the active rows you have in the table. You can also ask for specific instructions in case you need like a deeper task to be done and more detail in your request, which is not the case for us since we only need to extract the name of a city. Run. And as you can see here, it extracted the names of the cities. So the next step now, I move to the agent and still in my current chat, create a statement. So for each name, I'll ask him to create like a statement saying this person has the age and lives in this city. So for example, saying so name first in colon, I specify the colon E saying so name plus was born in plus date of birth plus and lives in plus the city mentioned in column D. Okay, so as you can see, it wrote the statement we asked for, and we will use one of the bulk tools function to ask him to translate this statement into French. So I go to translate, which column the statement, target language will be French, and I put the result in column F. Same thing here, you can ask for further detail, for example, keep the names as they are, or change the format of the address, of the date. For example, change the format of the date of birth to the format. Here it's a day, month, and year. So I can ask him to put month, day, and year. So as the other one, I choose all rows. So from E, the statement, to French, put the result in column F. Perfect. So as you can see here, all the statements were translated into French. So here in general, how you can use the GPT to Excel, you can say it's an AI assistant that helps you fill in and doing your tasks on your Excel workbook. And now one of the inconvenience in this model is that it's not included in the Microsoft 365 or the Microsoft Excel subscription, and it needs extra credit to be bought. As you can see here, it has a different packs from 29 to 999, and for like when you use it, it consumes a number of tokens, which means a number of dollar for each token. When you go to the website of the GPT for work, it shows you how the credits are consumed and how the different tokens are calculated. In the how credit consumes sections, it shows you, for example, for each type of tasks, how many tokens are consumed and thus how many credits it did. So here is in general how we use GPT for work as an AI assistant. I can put here the link for more detail on this add-in. And in the next video, we'll move to our last add-in, which is the Excel to Word automation.